Currently 1-1. A loss to Boston, a win over Atlanta. O'Neal and the Lakers control the tap.
Everybody looks like they've been in the weight room for the Lakers, by the way. Fisher, Fox, some studs out there.
4 All-Stars on this roster as Horry opens up with a three-pointer. Rebounded by O'Neal and a fresh shot clock. Mid-post, O'Neal makes his move.
Little jump stop there. Peculiar little move. And speaking of weight room, has he gotten solid, huh?
27 points, 11.5 rebounds per game. Kerry Kittles cycling underneath the basket as he draws the foul on Shaq.
And did they need that too? Make Shaq play some defense, didn't put a body on Ronnie Cycli, and go at him, maybe get the foul.
The key to this Nets team, final 10 games, could rest on his shoulders. If Ronnie Cycli can turn it around, you see the numbers. Those are uncycly-like as a member of the Nets, and the free throw shooting not there as well.
Well, it's a chance to recycle in a sense. If he plays real well, I think John will be impressed. He'll get an opportunity to come back here. And you are right. Without Jason Williams, it's so imperative that he provide a lift in that hole.
2-1 Lakers. Derek Fisher getting the start at point guard. Nick Van Exel was out for an extended period of time, and Fisher took over the starting duties. And Del Harris has basically told Van Exel, whenever you're ready, you let me know, we'll put you back in the starting lineup. But Fisher's done a good job.
He sure has. And their nice rotation on the trap.
Shot clock is down to 3. Jones across the lane. And the tap in for Rick Fox, who is coming off a season-high effort against Toronto, 31 points.
And it's so important for Kendall Gill because he's given away a few inches.
Van Horn and the victory over Atlanta, 19 points in the first 12 minutes of action on Tuesday night. Gill lost it out of bounds, and the Nets turned it over.
A mishandle and no attempt. The key to get shots. Now, John Calipari was telling me before the game, Bird, that they have activity points, and they had 145 active points, activity points, and I'll get into it later.
Action away from the ball as Cassell got bunched up with Fisher. And it's Sam Cassell picking up the foul.
And Bert, what the activity points are, a combination of hustle, charges, the on the bench, and Brendan Brown provides 145. They can 30. You can see what a game they had against the Lakers.
O'Neal didn't get the roll, but Horry on the inside deposits it.
And John wants the timeout, giving up 2 baskets.
22nd timeout for Calipari at the 10th. And the Lakers in front, 6-1. Today, Mets baseball is back. The Mets slug it out with the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch set for 1:30 on Fox Sports New York. Then on Tuesday, the Mets will head out to Wrigley Field to battle with the Cubs. A 2:20 start in Chicago. All coming up on Fox Sports New York. Please check your local listings.
Now, if Dell gets offensive rebound, then he's going to be in good shape. Looks in excellent shape himself.
Oh, yeah. What a nice look that is, right? That silver-haired look.
Well, you could afford it one of these days. Have enough children. Nice little drill by Gill.
Kendall Gill, a trifecta. And it's a 6-4 Los Angeles lead.
And they go for a scramble, and look what happens.
Robert Horry went for the big finish. And Gill is called for the blocking foul underneath the basket.
I think he was in the lane there. That opened up, and they have decided they'll attack the pressure of the New Jersey Nets. You got to recover. You can see right here, Kendall offering it up. He did enough to throw it off. Once you're in the chalk mark, you're not going to get the call.
So Gill picks up his first. And Horry at the free throw line, 2 points. Tacks on 1 more. Robert Horry averaging 7.5 points, just under 7.5 rebounds per game. Interesting player, and has put his ego aside and allowed the stars to step forward and score, but he's helped this Laker club.
A solid defender. He's signed to Keith, and Sam gets a nice little discard on Fisher.
Fending off Fisher for the deuce, and it's the Lakers in front. As O'Neal on the inside.
How about that dive to the box? Showed some foot speed, the big guy.
Cassell drops in another from the outside.
And that body by Fisher better get a little closer to Sam.
The Kendall Gill three-point attempt from earlier has now been called a two-pointer. It was overruled, and O'Neal gets to the inside, while Horry went to the free throw line. Ed Middleton went over to the official score
And changed it.
and changed the call. Cassell, he's hot.
Going to the well. Nice little bump, just freed him. Derek Fisher couldn't get around. Big thing with Shaquille, he's got to keep O'Neal as best he can away from the box. Not too many people. Here he dives in, and Ronnie with a nice front.
6 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Fisher defended by Cassell. Cycling and O'Neal battling for position. Help comes from Keith Van Horn. Slam attempt for Robert Horry. Lakers have had opportunities with second chance points, and here's a turnover.
Nice play by Horry. Sam didn't respond. Got to be alert in a giveaway.
Fox filling the lane.
Too easy on the one end, and the Nets offensively relying on Sam shooting. They got to get some stuff run now.
Cassell is 3 of 3 from the field. Lakers lead by 5. Kittles over Jones. And it's Robert Horry with the rebound. Jones yet to get involved offensively.
And Kittles, I think, shocked by that open look.
Under 8 minutes to play in the first quarter. Eddie Jones, the dump down for O'Neal. Got Cycling in the air, draws the foul, and a chance for 3.
How about that for finesse? The big guy, such a wide body, big shoulders. Gatling up and in, but the ability to get it in, and now he does a nice job as he turns to the middle and then to step through the patience to deliver.
Chris Gatling replaces Ronnie Cycling. Gatling coming off a 15-point, 14-rebound performance against the Hawks. There's O'Neal at the free throw line. Gatling couldn't grab the rebound, though.
And they're going to give it to the Lakers.
And Los Angeles will retain possession.
But Gatling thinks it's his, and now they get it organized. Not a bad ploy. Now Gatling, 215, next to the Shaq. It's incredible.
It does.
Headband. No. I think on Curry, reaching down. That's what all those. The Nets are going to be in for a long night.
Now this Laker team is second in the league in field goal percentage to Utah, but they are last in free throw percentage. Jason Williams would have drawn the assignment of Shaquille O'Neal tonight.
And squinting as he looks on here.
Fisher gives up the body, and the foul call.
Tell you, they are just, that's the 5th foul according to my numbers, right? Over the limit.
Yes.
And the ability to break down with the bounce. They got enough power game. You got to contain the dribble. A lot of options that John's going to have to concern himself. He talked about creating good shots against the Lakers the last time. They had 29 assists in that game, and they've really not shown that type of offense early on.
As a starter, Derek Fisher averaging 9.5 points, just over 6 assists per game. Nick Van Exel accepting his role as a bench player for now. That's not to say that he will have that role for the rest of the regular season and the postseason.
Wimp Sanderson, Derek Fisher's character on the sideline. Used to be at Alabama. I think he had Robert Horry as well in his days at Alabama. See if they can get Keith involved a little bit. Here's the mismatch. Got to use him.
Van Horn does not have a field goal attempt. Passes out of the double. Jumper for Kittles. And the rebound snatched by Horry. Lead feed for Jones. Nets get back defensively as O'Neal takes it right down the lane, and a foul. Kerry Kittles will pick up number 2. And a timeout with 6:59 to play in the first quarter. The Lakers have gone out to a 10-point advantage. We'll return to the Meadowlands in a moment.
perhaps our most impressive safety advance ever. A Volvo that can save your soul. Introducing the all-wheel drive cross-country from Volvo.
Well, my Discover card statement reads like a wish list. Toys. I like toys. I love pinball machines. This will improve my golf game. It is unbelievable to me how fortunate I've been in my life, and I can't ask for anything more. The best thing you can do with your Discover card cashback bonus is give it straight to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's what I do.
It pays to Discover. Call 1-800-IT-PAYS-TO. Accepted where you see the nervous sign.
I'd like a wireless phone.
Come here. Free phone if you sign up today, plus a zillion free minutes. Off-peak only, after a monthly service charge, which I change it will.
Sign here. What's this?
You're indebted to me forever, yada, yada, yada.
A contract?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
At OmniPoint, we have no contract to sign and no hidden charges. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Look, I'm gonna let you keep your firstborn.
OmniPoint. Clear sound. Straight deal.
Get a $129 Siemens digital phone for just $49.
Hey, Nets fans, enter the Fast Break Sweepstakes sponsored by Continental Airlines, BMW, and the New Jersey Nets. The grand prize winner will receive 2 travel certificates to Dublin, Ireland, 2 New Jersey Nets 1998-99 season tickets, and 1 lease on a BMW Roadster. 6 second prize winners will receive dinner at participating Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. You can register to win at participating New Jersey BMW dealerships, New Jersey Net games, Newark International Airport, Terminal C, and the President's Club, or at Continental Airlines ticket offices in Montvale and East Rutherford. You can also register at Ruth's Chris Steakhouse. Keith Van Horn knocking it down from the outside.
Well, I like a good steak. The ability of Van Horn. And you know what's interesting, Bert? The Lakers have been playing real good defense. They switched to a 2-2-1 full court. Keith Van Horn hasn't had a good look. That time they get one. So throwing a little wrinkle didn't pay dividends for Del Harris.
You'd figure early would mean that the Nets are shooting poorly. That's not the case as Jones comes up short on the runner. Nets are 5 of 8 from the field. The problem, Los Angeles has taken 14 shots. Sam Cassell drains another. He is 4 of 4, 8 points.
He can create, Getty. Shaq up there a little tardy.
Last game, it was Van Horn in the first quarter. This time, it's Cassell. O'Neal rocks the rim.
Such a tough guy when he flashes to the box. Gatling tried, but unable to get around.
12 points for Shaquille O'Neal. 6 for 8 shooting.
And let's move Shaq up with Gatling.
Van Horn, he got around Horry. You thought for a moment that Eddie Middleton would call the hook.
He must have banged him before the hook. Sam coaching too. A little bit of everything. Of course, the Lakers saw a terrific game by Keith on the coast. And here's the little screen away. The ability now, watch the arm, folks. And usually, and they're saying the reach in was first. And there's the little discard. Up.
Foul. And Exel, and the push is Exel, the 5th-year pro, first personal foul.
And Bird, the P's are in the whistle. They're working tonight, huh? Early.
Another side out, 3rd team foul on LA. Lucius Harris now in the game for New Jersey, replacing Kerry Kittles.
Trying to keep Shaq occupied with the pick and roll.
Cassell rimming out, and O'Neal claims his 2nd board. Van Exel stop and go, tried to get around Cassell. He put it high off the window.
Bird, that's an exceptional glass shot. Little kiss release, but what penetrating ability.
Lakers match their largest lead, 10. Gatling on a spin. Defenders as Fox comes up with a loose ball. The Lakers off and running. Van Exel splits defenders. The dish off. O'Neal, the 2-handed slammer.
Oh my, huh? O'Neal. Once again, Van Exel electrifying, turns the corner, creates
points in the first for Shaquille O'Neal. Cassell gets it to Gatling, rejected from behind by Horry. Gill. Horry tried to save it, and he does, off of Gill.
Pretty good hustle by Horry, and the Lakers look like they're ready. The Nets are going to have to, they're not ready on this play.
O'Neal is fouled. And count the basket.
And from out of bounds, you get how on top of the game the Lakers are, and the Nets negligent, not attentive, not ready, didn't face the ball on the inbounds. That's not good basketball right now by the New Jersey Nets. And you can just see the concern on the out-of-bounds call instead of playing on.
Shaquille O'Neal, born in Newark, went to high school in San Antonio, and he connects on the free throw. O'Neal now has 17 points and his third three-point play opportunity.
Got to get good ones now. Got to hang around.
Van Horn comes up short. Horry quickly up the floor. Fox got Harris in the air. The leaner doesn't go. Rebounded by Horry. Stripped of the ball and saved by Kendall Gill. Gatling the lead feed for Van Horn.
Oh, that was stripped. That had to be called.
Nets have turned it over 3 times. Van Exel razzle-dazzle for Horry.
And right now they've got the crowd, which can be flexible, to say the least, going for showtime. And it's all because of ineffective offense, Bert.
It's been showtime from the outset. 30-13 LA. Timeout on the floor.
Good.
Need a smile?
Hi, Domino's.
Introducing our new spicy Italian pizza with zesty Italian spices baked in the crust. Right now, a large with all your favorite toppings is only $9.99.
Now, isn't this cozy?
Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
Where the hell have you guys been?
Just getting
Don't push me. Don't push me. Who's got the tickets? I'm going to be late.
People don't buy cars and trucks the way they did 5 years ago.
That's why Ford dealers are doing more than just keeping up. We're leading the way.
Our computerized inventory will find the Ford you want in minutes.
And we've got the experience and the computer diagnostics to keep your car or truck running like new for years.
But we're not so high-tech that we've forgotten what's important.
And that's people.
There's more to a Ford because there's more to a Ford dealer. See your Tri-State Quality Ford dealer today.
Do you think the Lakers remember January 28th? Oh, I think so.
Oh, I would suggest that they have it stuck in their craw, and this is not a contest, but it ends up being one. Give it 10, and maybe a 10. And how about one more? No? Back to play. Save another 10. Got to stop, keep him away from the hole.
Gatling left alone for a moment. Horry closes in with Fox.
I think he was out of bounds, Horry, when he reached over and touched the ball.
So the Nets will retain possession with 9 left in the 24. 3:47 on the game clock. We are only in the first, and the Lakers lead by 17. Michael Cage now in the game for New Jersey. Gatling from long range. Not a 3, but a long 2.
And, you know, that's helpful, and he has, I think, widened his ability to make that, but also to bring the Shaq away from the hole. He's too dominant down there. Better match now with Cage on O'Neal.
Cage did a terrific job against O'Neal in the first meeting when Jason Williams was tossed from the game. Just over 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. In and out for Nick Van Exel.
And that's how you get back in. Make them play half court. Don't give up the open floor. Opportunities.
Cassell picked up by Eddie Jones, one of the best defenders you'll see at the guard position. And he played a role on that play. Cage on the inside. Gets his own miss and puts it down.
And Sam's got to play now. Don't settle for jumpers.
Quickly back the other way. Jump shot for Rick Fox. Rebounded by Gatling. Stolen away by Horry. Clears it for the wrong man, though. Lucius Harris. Nets with numbers.
Oh, what a fake.
That's special. Sam Cassell with a pretty ball fake. Gatling went for the steal, and Van Exel gets the deuce.
You've got to counter and get back. Sam with a wonderful ball fake, and nobody in position to balance.
The Lakers, the highest scoring team in the league at 105.2 points per game. Cassell getting to the rim and drawing the foul. The Nets, the top scoring team in the Eastern Conference. They average 98.2 points per game.
No secret. You run, you got to make sure that you've got people in the right spot. How about the ball fake? Just extraordinary. Froze the D, and right now the Nets weren't back and ready to deny the basketball at half court. They gambled. Van Exel countered with a layup at the other end. You've got to make them play half court. Too many points too early for the Lakers.
The Nets are actually shooting 50% from the field, but Los Angeles has had 6 more attempts at the basket as O'Neal goes to the bench. Eldon Campbell in the game for Los Angeles. Van Horn returns for Michael Cage. And Kobe Bryant has checked into the game for the first time tonight for Eddie Jones. Van Exel a rebound off the missed free throw from Cassell. It's a 12-point Laker advantage. 2:18 to play in the first.
Circle play. A lot of clubs run that. Second man around gets it. This case, Bryant.
Horry, the drive on Van Horn. Drops it inside for Campbell. Too easy.
Tough match for Sherm, too. Sherm's ended up with Bryant.
There were some question marks as to whether or not Kobe Bryant would even play. Van Horn. The pop from the outside.
And you can't guard him all over, and that's what makes him so extraordinary on the offensive end. Good denial here by the Nets. Horry comfortable inside on him, but not getting out on that deep shot.
Bryant listed as day-to-day with a sore pelvic joint. And a timeout called as Van Exel got caught by half court. He threw the ball near the rim. It actually hit his teammate Rick Fox on the shoulder. It's a full timeout with 1:32 to play. First quarter. Lakers 34, Nets 22. We're back.
Stirring performance. Effortless shifting. Breathtaking acceleration. Adoring fans. Lexus presents Eric Clapton on tour. After all, the similarities are uncanny. Coming April 18th and 19th, sponsored by your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Lexus dealers.
Hello, Bomb. Mercury switches with fiber alloy. This guy's high tech. We have the cut, the ground wire. I'm gonna cut right now, standing by. Oh man, it's a decoy. We gotta cut now. We gotta cut. Where am I going?
What if you didn't have to worry about getting your blood pressure checked? Blue Cross and Blue Shield of New Jersey.
A slow-moving first quarter here at the Meadowlands with the Lakers leading the Nets 34-22. A lot of whistles, physical play as the Nets try to handle Shaquille O'Neal. John Calipari mentioned it to Mike Crispino earlier. They've got big players, the Nets do, and they'll be fouling him throughout the evening. Coming up on Saturday, an NBA war on Fox Sports New York. Local rivalry, the Nets and the Knicks. We'll have it for you with game time getting underway at 7 o'clock. Tip-off just after 7:30. Tickets still available for this Hudson River matchup. The Nets and Knicks, only on Fox Sports New York.
And you can check a look at the score there, Bird. Up 5, the Knickerbockers. Right now, you mentioned slow play. A lot of the fast breaks of the Lakers, anything but slow. They got to contain that fast pace. Double dribble, I thought. They got it.
Eldon Campbell gets called for it as the shot clock was winding down.
Eldon, one of those guys. Now, I didn't get that. I didn't go to that Laker game in L.A., and I can't get over the size of Eldon Miller. Upper body and the legs. At Clemson, anything but a big, strong guy down the box, but ever the expanding front line. Nice move.
Turning the corner on Kobe Bryant. Douglas now in the game for New Jersey. Kendall Gill over Fox, a high arcing delivery.
Nice space dribble to set it up as well.
Gill now has 4, and the Laker lead has been trimmed to 10. Their largest advantage, 17 with under a minute to play in the first quarter. Fox feeds the post, and an errant pass that Campbell couldn't handle.
And that was really all Gatling. He took away the passing lane, made it a tough angle.
Cassell in double figures, 11 points. Now draws Fox.
I thought they had one more pass. Sherm took it, but they had one more for an easy one.
Gatling, offensive rebound and putback. Nets are battling back, trailing now by 8. Fox, the touch pass on the inside, and a risky feed by Rick Fox. The Nets can hold for 1.
It must have been awry because Campbell was in a perfect spot. Must have been just a little bit too far, Bird. Nets aren't making that one extra pass. Sherm settled, got into that. Gill, even the one he made, one extra pass, made an open look for Keith Van Horn.
Cassell with Bryant. Down to 6. Cassell, the dish off. Chris Gatling. Van Horn, all in one motion, it rims out.
Oh, did that remind you of the WAC tournament last year? Oh, well, not bad. They were thrown a little bit of everything by the Lakers, by that guy in particular, but got their legs under them, Bird.
Nets did most of their damage, though, in the first with O'Neal on the bench. Shaq and the Lakers lead it 34-26 after 1. The second quarter is coming up.
Over half of American kids are not active on a regular basis, but there are lots of fun ways to get fit.
You can double dutch.
Play with your dog.
Jump higher.
Make a move. Juggle, or at least try to.
The more active you are, better you'll feel. Play fit, stay fit.
Wynton Marsalis plays offense.
Crossover. Oh, yeah. Oh, my. It's Jim Hardaway.
If you want to see the definition of power, watch this move.
Man, I love this game.
When you have a digital wireless phone from Bell Atlantic Mobile, you can make important calls from just about everywhere, like the I'm stuck at the airport call, I have to move our appointment call, or the I'll be late for dinner call. Because at Bell Atlantic Mobile, we know that a wireless phone is worthless if it doesn't work when you need it most. So everything we do is for one reason. That moment when you make the I wish I could tuck you in call.
Hello?
Hi, I'm on my way. Is Katie still up?
Yes, she is. I'll put her on.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, sweetie. Have you been a good girl?
Yes?
Did you brush your teeth?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I wish I could be there to tuck you in.
Will you be home for your morning hug?
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Your call goes through. A cell phone is only as good as the network it's on. Choose Bell Atlantic Mobile.
Mike Crispino back in New Jersey at 30-13. The Lakers with the lead. The Nets called timeout. John Calipari asked his team, are you guys tired? Do you guys want to run the court or not? Anybody that doesn't can sit down. They responded to that with a 13-4 run. Kobe Bryant hasn't scored yet, only played a couple minutes. Talked to him this morning, and he said that he's had a little adjustment period after that All-Star break. His averages have been down. The percentage is way down to 37% field goal shooting. They're paying more attention to him. Ian, back to you.
Oh, you're right, Mike. Kobe Bryant averaging just 11.8 points per game since the All-Star break. Prior to it, just a shade under 18 points per contest. Keep in mind, he's only 19.
And Mike was pushed around by Eddie Middleton. We're going to have to straighten Eddie out, Mike.
Douglas, the runner, he challenged O'Neal, who's back in the game for L.A.
And here's that open floor again. They had stopped it momentarily as the main group gets back out. The counterpunch. Nets are not getting themselves back.
Eddie Jones, reverse style. And the Lakers lead once again, double figures. Cassell picked up by Horry, former teammates in Houston. Couldn't get it to Van Horn. It came off his fingertips. The leak out. Jones able to save for Bryant, hanging in the air. Counted and a foul.
I'll tell you what happened with Sam Cassell and Keith. Keith generally would roll to the rim, but with the presence of Shaq, he stopped and he had a little 6-footer. But Sam, as normal, would lead the guy to the basket if he kept going. But once again, not balancing the floor. And this is what has been killing the Nets. And Evans thought it might go out of bounds. One of those plays, well, maybe I should have grabbed it after all. And they're giving away many points and opportunities. This time, Bryant.
Kobe Bryant, his first deuce. Cannot convert on the free throw as Cage comes down with a rebound. And the Lakers, with 1 minute gone by in the second quarter, lead by 2, 12.
Stop the breaks, Bird. That's the key for the Nets.
Evans, he had the hot hand in the victory over Atlanta. Van Horn watched by Horry. Ball movement, Evans pump fake, leaning jump shot and air ball. Turned out to be a pass for Cage as he beats the shot clock.
Give an assist down, and Sherman's got Shaq. They finally get Cage back.
Bryant off balance. Gathered in by O'Neal. Horry offensive rebound. Nets are getting killed on the offensive glass.
Got to get some help. Little alley-oop, and oh my goodness, what a gather. And send it in, huh? Van Exel.
And Shaquille O'Neal with the grizzled look following the slam. Kittles left free. Cage offensive rebound.
Got to get a passing lane for him.
He'll get it into the hands of Douglas, with the Lakers leading at 40-28.
Got to find something to run to, and right now they haven't been able to establish anybody.
Evans. Kittles, the penetration with 4 to shoot, and the foul call.
Think they might give him 2. Well, giving new meaning to the Shaq to the rack. The gather, extraordinary. The finish and the stare, exceptional. Imagine if he really got mad.
No. I'd rather not. Kittles at the line. The foul was called on Eddie Jones, his first. O'Neal, now in his 6th year. And once you come up with the individual achievements that he has come up with during the course of his career, now, obviously, the team achievements become the focal point, winning championships. To win a championship, at least so he says, and how many he can finish with, because the great players, more often than not, do come up with titles before they retire.
Well, it's what's around him, I think, that becomes important. How to use him here. The timing's real good here.
And Van Horn enters the fray for the defensive rebound and the push up the floor. Finds Kittles. He got around Jones on a pump fake for the floater.
Pretty good control there by Curry. And how about Van Horn? Gave it up just in time. They go double.
Bryant, the drive on Gill. Whirling dervish as he lost the ball. The Nets able to get a hand on it with 11 to shoot. This is a very interesting supporting cast that the Lakers have put together around Shaquille O'Neal. Can they win a championship? That remains to be seen. A lot of talent out in the Western Conference. Stop and go by Eddie Jones. Tried to flip it up. Van Horn got the loose ball.
Good patience, too. Didn't want to turn it over. Kittles down.
Think about the second round potential matchups in the West. San Antonio, Seattle, Utah, the Lakers. Shot clock at 5. Kittles angling inside. That's a quick bullet move to the rim.
How about the way he squared up and then threw his back at the Shaq? You got to throw everything at the big guy.
And you look up, it's only a 6-point game. Lakers have led by as many as 17.
Take away the easy trips. That's key. Don't give the fast break opportunities. And right here, nice play by Cage, forces the tough angle. Maybe a little piece as the Shaq couldn't grab hold.
Del Harris, question marks regarding his future. If the Lakers get knocked out of the second round, don't know if Del Harris is going to return for another season with LA. The expectations are certainly high.
Ooh, tough look here. And Bird, you're on top of the rumors early.
Figured we'd get him out there. Well, you can always step in.
Well, no, not the...
I'm just saying...
The only thing I have going in coaching with Del is the gray hair.
Yeah, that's
other than that, there's no match.
Van Exel the pull-up. Nick Van Exel. The Lakers have Nick Van Exel and Kobe Bryant coming off their bench.
Pretty impressive, huh?
2 All-Stars.
And Nick gets 33 minutes a game, too. They haven't done this at all. Good move here.
Left hand, Keith Van Horn. That is virtually unstoppable if he can get it going.
Well, he's got such strength on Horry down there.
Horry, the dish, unselfish as he got it inside for Jones.
And everybody opened up defensively. Got to see both.
Don't know if the Nets can keep up this scoring pace with LA, 44-36.
I think that's what John's going through his mind as well, Bert.
Timeout called by Calipari.
I can see as Curry opens up to the basketball, opens up a passing lane. Too many easy hoops for the Lakers against the Nets.
I've been vending Coors Light for a long time. It's who I am. At home, it's, hey, beer man, pass the peas. When the mail comes, it says, hey, beer man, you may have won $10 million. Being the beer man's a wonderful thing. People know frost-brewed refreshment. They're always happy to see me, and I'm recognized wherever I go. Hey, beer man. Hey, bobbinhead doll man. Coors Light. Coors Light.
Road and Track called the distinctively redesigned Mazda 626 the best-kept secret in its class. But when you have a car that's this striking, it's bound to attract a lot of attention. The all-new Mazda 626, complete with built-in zoom. See yourself in the Mazda 626 for only $219 a month.
44-36, Lakers leading the Nets with 7:14 to play. First half. Now we've heard Leslie Nielsen, Buddy Epson, and now Del Harris. Yeah, there you go. I like that. I like that. Very
What do you think? Take a look over here, Del.
He's just not going to give us the angle.
He won't be calling us for any clinics, will he?
No.
Well, he's seen a lot of success through his eyes. I wish I could say the same.
I don't know if Dell takes it as a compliment.
Being compared, I'm
Yes.
sure he doesn't. A nice ball movement here. It's just the defense, Bird, has been killing the Nets.
Kendall Gill for 2. And that one rebounded by Bryant. Under 7 minutes left. We're in the second quarter. Lakers slowing it down.
Make them pass it once or twice. That's key.
Lakers can once again bring it to a double-digit advantage. Van Exel a 3.
Nice
and Van Horn stepping in and sidestepping Robert Horry.
I mean, it's really simple. Keep it away from the big guy low or the fast breaks, and they would be in great shape.
Lakers already have 8 dunks as part of their front court scoring. Kittles. And a foul call.
I think Bryant, think of it, Bryant used to watch Curry play at Villanova. The guy loved to play with the older guys. Now, the rebounding part of the problems, but if Keith can help, they need all the assistance from the guards. It certainly should help them. Make him kick it around, and then make sure you check out and rebound.
You know Kobe's young when he calls Kerry Kittles sir.
I'm sure he does when you think of it. Joe Jellybean Bryant. Chris Dale was a LaSalle assistant. Tough decision for him. We're going to go there, a little pull up here, good D.
Kittles on the inside, getting some loose change.
Tough decision whether to go to college and play for LaSalle. And some people thought Carolina was in it. Carolina's in everything. S.L. Corin.
Jumper from Kobe Bryant. That's a trifecta.
A lot of demands, I think. Instead of him just playing, the comparisons. Is he going to elevate his game to be another Michael Jordan? I think he's going to be extraordinary, but I think in his mind, he just has to relax, and people have to let him chill out just a little bit.
He will turn 20 in August. Only in his second year. Illegal defense called on the Lakers. First violation at the 5:28 mark of the second quarter. Lakers lead by 9.
And if he can make the deep shot, he's 35% from 3, but the extra pass, he's got the puppy set, and a little cut and swab from deep by Joe's little guy. Went to Italy, speaks a few languages.
Yep. Really a polished young man. Nets now have Cassell, Kittles, Gill, Van Horn, and Cage out on the floor. Ball knocked out of bounds with 12 to shoot.
And that's when you got to protect and extend. Polish something that escaped both of us, I might add.
Yes.
I'd like to bring you down with me.
Speak for yourself, sir.
There is that age difference.
Cassell working on Fisher.
Oh, tough, tough, tough. Yeah, that's one of those deals. The bounce on the baseline. Sam needed somebody to come around the perimeter to bail him out. Didn't have much of an outlet. Curry had been bounced out of bounds.
Nets have turned it over 7 times, leading to 10 Los Angeles points. Kobe Bryant, the full isolation as he cupped the basketball, going to the goal.
A cup and a kiss, not a bad combo in the morning.
Or the evening in this particular case. Off the double, Kittles is open for 3. Long rebound, Cassell couldn't grab it. Jones does. Lakers with numbers. Bryant the lob. O'Neal the catch. Delivery no, but a foul.
Shaq is really getting down the floor too. That's part of the dilemma. Fleet of foot. And speaking of agility and speed with the bounce, there's a little cup. Use it all. A little smooch for the deuce. He can be electrifying.
Bryant now has 7 points on 3 of 5 shooting, 2 rebounds in 10 minutes of game action. And Shaquille O'Neal at the line for 2. 4:35 remaining in the second quarter. It is 49-38 Lakers. Second in the NBA in scoring behind Michael Jordan.
It's amazing the free throw. Now, that is not a beautiful looking stroke. But when you think of what he could do if he could make some,
he'd be over 30 per game.
Oh, easily. I mean, he'd be rattling Wilt Chamberlain numbers some evenings. Some pretty good players. Outlaw doing a great job down there for Chuck Daly.
O'Neal's second attempt.
Take that, huh?
Now has 21 points. 51-38, Lakers leading the Nets. Third game of a 5-game homestand here at the Meadowlands. Ian Eagle, Bill Raftery, Mike Crispino. Nets currently holding down the 8th spot of the Eastern Conference as Gatling has it blocked away on the baseline. But things remain very tight for the final playoff spot in the East. Bryant, the explosion, and the layup as he took it to the rim.
And took it under the rim as well, and in the face of the Nets. I mean, they're just not doing a good job in any area right now on the offensive end. I don't think they give this to Gatling. No, they give it Kobe Bryant on that little screen down with Horry. You think of the Shaq, 17 straight 20-plus games. Usually you say that in about late in the third, early in the fourth.
Amazing. Nets have had some lapses here tonight as Gatling turns on Horry. Got it off, but it came off the lip of the rim. Bryant tracks it down, the pass from Horry.
They really look fresh, don't they, Bird?
They just have so many answers.
That's a walk.
Did not get called for the travel. Gatling went for the steal. O'Neal couldn't spin it in, but a foul.
How could you do that? I mean, that's a dozy-do. I know you're not into Western dancing, but you've never done a dozy-do. Well, you just saw one there. A full step back. Swing your partner.
I'll take a look after O'Neal attempts his first free throw. Kobe Bryant getting away with a walk.
Now you've got to put the ball down to do that. You can't catch and And then the other end of it, if you have 2 pivot feet, I mean, it's once you jump back and catch it, let it go.
Lakers did not get points out of the possession as Cassell gets the deuce. Robert Horry called for goaltending.
They look fresh, though. It's unbelievable the speed right now the Lakers are exhibiting on both ends of the floor.
They just have so many answers. And Del Harris has so many weapons at his disposal. They'll bring Eldon Campbell off the bench as we approach the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. Rick Fox back in there for LA. O'Neal trying to body up with Michael Cage backing it. Shot clock at 5. Fox. Return feed for O'Neal. Count it, and a foul.
Tell you what, he is really resetting in great fashion. And Michael Cage, one of the premier, at least on the net team, inside defenders. Solid, great understanding. And this reset now gets him into the 3-second lane. There's not much more you can do. He actually shoots down Bird, and with touch.
23 points, chance to make it 24. And he cashes in. Lakers have built the lead back up. 16-point disparity.
Just got to hang tough. Make sure you get good shots. Little offensive rebounding and balance the floor.
Gatling one-on-one with Campbell. Cross court, Kerry Kittles, open look. Off the mark. O'Neal the board.
Good open look, too. Curry's had a few, struggling on the floor. 3 for 9, 33. Not healthy as Dell calls the timeout.
Nets 6 for 17 shooting in this quarter. And they trail by 16.
It's not brain surgery, and it's not rocket science. It's as simple as capturing the moments that matter most. With Konica color print film, you get great quality, great value, every time. Konica, the right film for the right shots. For your local retailer, call 1-800-MY-KONICA.
They say if you build a better mousetrap. Introducing the new Xerox Document Center. Because it's digital, Document Center scans the image once, stores it in memory, and prints out laser-sharp copies. With an upgrade, it becomes a powerful fax. Oh, and with a short, straight paper path, it's designed to be more reliable. Soon, you'll even be able to print and fax right from your desktop. The Xerox Document Center. It might just be the best mousetrap we've ever made.
Xerox of New Jersey, the document company for the New Jersey Nets.
For all the Nets fans playing along in tonight's Coors Light three-point play contest, no three-pointers in that first quarter, which means no winners. And Kobe Bryant made the first three-point shot of the second quarter. No winners in the second as well.
Now, Bert, could I change the rules?
Sure.
Or redo? Let's make them dunks.
Oh, lots of winners.
Can you call the people at Coors?
Lots of winners.
And while you're there, give them my address.
Keep you updated on the New York Knicks. Their matchup with the Clippers, 37-33. New York in front in the second. Battle of the metropolitan area and the Los Angeles area tonight.
And Cycling did a pretty good job. Nice slap here by Chris Catley.
And it creates a turnover. Cycling returns for the Nets. Harris spots up three-pointer. Book it.
That'll get you healthy. Curry unselfish. Now, Curry 3 for 9, I mentioned, and the ball came out like a screwball, and Don Casey picked it out. Let's see if he strokes the next one a little bit better.
Fox turns on Harris. Left-handed delivery, no. Slammed down by Eldon Campbell, untouched.
And nobody checked out. I think that was Chris's guy on that trip because Cycling had Shaq. Yeah, he's in good shape here.
Inside, Ronnie. Cycling on a fadeaway.
Need Ronnie to step up.
It's a 13-point game. Under 2 minutes left until halftime. Fisher with Cassell.
Good denial by Harris on Jones.
Shot clock at 4. Fisher forced to put up a 3. He's got it.
That's a killer. I mean, played pretty good D. Steps back a little. 2 lefties at that point that can stroke. Tough shot here.
Cycling offensive rebound. He gets hacked by Eldon Campbell. Ronnie Cycling has looked like a different player since returning to the lineup.
That's like the old days. I have not seen him elevate like that since he's been with the Nets. Good position, shielding off, weak side box covered. And then the strength and elevation to go up against the Shaq.
Fairly good numbers against the Lakers in his career. And Cycling is a good free throw shooter at 75% this season, but has not done the job in a Nets uniform.
Boy, you Syracuse guys look through things rose-colored glasses.
Yeah, I'd say half full, not half empty. 0 of 2 now in that possession as Gatlin saves it off O'Neal's knee. Cycling go 1 for 4 in the game from the line.
Now, you're right, though. He has worked to improve it, but maybe just like his offensive game, stale and not ready after the injury.
Cycling outside delivery, an air ball. John Calipari stamping his feet. Why would Cycling take that kind of shot? That's what Cal just said as Fisher is off the mark. Cycling gets discarded to the floor. The Nets control the rebound. Under a minute left. First half. Cassell, the spin move, but he's fouled out front. Lakers are over the limit. Whether they called it a shooting foul or not doesn't matter. Cassell is going to the free throw line.
And Bert, maybe that is a case of Cycling finally reaching the Shaq. He's been leaning on him, 3-quartering, tried to check him out, a little frustration vented. And you're right, Sam with a pretty turn, but Fisher gets the small changer.
13 points for Sam Cassell. And he gets to the free throw line a great deal. Usually makes them now 85% on the season, but Cassell is 1 for 3 tonight. Nets as a team 4 for 9.
Yeah, trying to come back in a game, you got to make those 3 in a row now.
Second attempt for Cassell. 15-point lead for the Lakers. 51 seconds left. First half.
Pretty big trip here, Bert. I mean, emotionally, see if he can get a stop, get one at the other end.
Fisher gets the high screen set by O'Neal. Fox the penetration. Shot clock at 7. Fisher on a crossover.
The other way. Good call by Eddie Middleton. Nice play by Chris Gatlin offering it up.
That's the second foul on Derek Fisher.
Say, Bert, I think they'll try and get a good one. Not rush. Try and make a solid defensive stand if they do score.
A 7-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Cassell. Gatling strokes it over Campbell and rims in.
Nice fade. Now you're looking for a big stop. Got a rebound. It's going Shaq's way, too. So Ronnie's got to put a good denial down there.
10 seconds left in the first half. And a 20-second timeout has been called by Del Harris. Claims that he made the call 2 or 3 seconds prior to the officials blowing the whistle. 7.4 left in the second quarter. 61-48, Lakers in front of the Nets. Coming up, the Mazda halftime report. Mike Crispino, your host. And he'll be joined by Jackie McMullen, NBA columnist from Sports Illustrated, stats and highlights. And Mike will also catch up with Nets assistant coach Don Casey. All coming up on the Mazda halftime report.
And Jackie, if my memory suits me, was a heck of a player in her younger days. Not that she's very old, but loves the game. This is a case of forcing it out and trying to at least get the initial pass. And Kenny Gaddison's up talking to Cycling because the concern is, does it get to Shaq too soon? They got some problems. And Evans looks to help. Back screen to Fisher.
They don't guard the inbounds passer. O'Neal makes his move, and he's hacked by Cycling with 4.9 left
and that's
on the clock.
Not half bad, though. When you think of it, made him spin away, and you know his difficulties on the free throw line.
Well, certainly the right guy to foul.
I mean, it's tough to do all things. They ran a nice play to get him the position in the lane.
Shaquille O'Neal, he's 4 of 8 from the line, 10 of 14 from the field, 24 points, 5 rebounds overall. Nets will have some time for one last shot before the buzzer sounds. O'Neal 51% on the season, and he hits on the first. It's a 14-point game.
They can throw Keith all the way down, see if they can get a jumper for him.
Cycling called for his second personal foul. Del Harris making a change. John Barry in the game, replacing Derek Fisher.
Georgia Tech's John Barry.
And now Corey Blount will check in for Eldon Campbell.
They just don't want to give fouls, I'm sure. Get anybody in any serious problems. Maybe some bigger people, at least Corey on Keith Van Horn.
Second toss for O'Neal, and he hits on a pair.
So much for that philosophy, huh? Evans gets a look.
Down to 3 seconds. Tried to get a pass off to Harris, and time expires. Bryant Evans, not a wise decision. Should have pulled up with a jump shot. As we have completed the first half of action here at the Meadowlands. 63-48. Lakers lead the Nets. The Mazda halftime report is coming up next.
Road and Track called the distinctively redesigned Mazda 626 the best kept secret in its class. But when you have a car that's this striking, it's bound to attract a lot of attention. The all-new Mazda 626, complete with built-in zoom. See yourself in the Mazda 626 for only $219 a month.
John Lithgow performs the Discover Card Dial-Along song.
An extemporaneous piece.
Provided for your dialing pleasure while you call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2 and apply for your Discover Card, the card with the cashback bonus award that always pays you back.
That was a nice surprise.
And that's music to everyone's ears. It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-PAYS-2. Accepted where you see the Novus sign.
3 hours from now, this place will be filled with 18,000 screaming fans. And if I can take these Coors Lights, deliver them in all their frost-brewed glory, it is my name they're gonna be cheering.
Hear me. Dear man. Excuse me.
Two hours and 59 minutes from now.
Where the hell have you guys been?
Just getting
Don't push me, don't push me.
Who's got the tickets?
I'm gonna be late.
What if you didn't have to worry about medical coverage when you travel? Blue Cross and Blue Shield of New Jersey.
Back at halftime in New Jersey with the Nets trail 63-48. The Lakers had a 17-point lead. And the Nets were able to cut it down, but is now 15 points. Joining me, Jackie McMullen with CNN SI and, of course, Sports Illustrated. And, Jackie, interesting the way the Lakers are playing tonight. I know you were talking to Del Harris before this game. He was almost out of a job a month and a half ago, but the way they're playing now, they look like they can challenge for the Western Conference.
Well, you know, it's the same story we've always said with the Lakers. If they play transition, if they run the court, if they play that style, they're okay. The problems they run into is when you slow them down into a half-court set, which, of course, usually happens in the playoffs, and I'm sure that's what Del's worried about.
Are the Bulls still the best team? Now they have the best record, but are they still the best team in the NBA?
As long as Michael Jordan's on there, yes, they are. I mean, I've seen them a lot this year, and you know, they had some problems early on, but Pippen is rested, he's healthy, he makes all the difference in the world for them. And Kukoc is getting the minutes, so he's happy. Everybody's happy there, and I don't see anyone out of the West beating them. I really don't.
Is there a possibility the Indiana Pacers of Larry Bird can give the Bulls a run in a 7-game series?
You know, Larry's done a terrific job. If I had to vote today, he's my coach of the year. I'm astonished at how quickly he picked up on it. I spent some time in Indiana with him this summer, and he was arriving at 4:30 every morning. They finally had to give him their own keys to Market Square Arena, and you know, he's got a veteran team. I just worry when they get into the playoffs. I don't know if they have the depth they need. And they're still, for as big as they are, not a great rebounding team.
That's true. How about the Nets? They're fighting for 8th best. They've had a tremendous turnaround, 32 games better than last year. Your assessment of the way Calipari has handled this team and the improvement they've made?
Well, there's no question. I think John's really done a terrific job. And, you know, he brought some of his own guys in. I think that's important. Sam Cassell is his guy, and he's made a huge difference for them. I think it's such a shame that Williams has gone down when he has, because I don't think we'd even be talking about whether they'd be in the playoffs or not. And to me, he's the heart and soul of this team, and you take him away and they run into problems.
You know, around the arena, we're hearing a lot about Ronnie Cycli, fans urging him to play better. I know that his foot's healthy. Could he be the factor to get them to the playoffs and maybe even do some damage there?
Well, I talked to Ronnie myself before the game tonight. There's no question he's hurting, and I think he wants to please everybody here. He's playing. He probably should. You know, I'm no doctor, but he's clearly hurting. You know, yes, he gives them added strength, but I liked Williams as a center. I thought he did well for the team that way, and it's always late in the season. I think it's difficult for Ronnie to fit in when you're talking about March and April instead of December.
What's that going to be about? Here, what do you?
Going to be Larry on the NBA. He's to say about his, but about players in the league. It's going to be very.
Bird's take is on other. To Jackie McMullen for joining us. We'll be back. Nets have a big hole they've dug themselves for at halftime. We'll be back with more on Fox Sports New York after these words.
Is it just a coincidence, or is it a conspiracy? Find out on Direct Ticket. Julia Roberts in the suspense thriller Conspiracy Theory.
You think you're living in a free country? You know?
The only people who believe Jerry Fletcher.
Can you prove any of this?
Absolutely not.
Are the ones trying to kill him.
I have to find Jerry.
I got him. Can save him.
Jerry!
Mel Gibson, Julia Roberts, Patrick Stewart. Conspiracy Theory on Direct TV.
A full-time hustler.
This is wrong. It can't get no righter.
And a small-time reporter.
Without me, you're probably gonna end up dead.
1 or 2 of these, a couple of these, and I'm cool, man.
Are about to hit.
Diamonds! What diamonds?
Chris Tucker.
You don't know who you're messing with.
Wrong, bunch of bad guys.
Yeah,
A direct.
You don't need to get a patent on something. Nobody.
When you ship with Priority Mail, it's a great way to save money. But what about other parts of the world? There's Global Priority Mail. And here's the best part. Give us a few days more, and you can save up to 70% over FedEx or UPS. So, try Global Priority Mail from the U.S. Postal Service.
Phone?
Come here. Free phone if you sign up today, plus a zillion free minutes. Off-peak only, after a monthly service charge, which I change it will.
Sign here. What's this?
You're indebted to me forever, yada, yada, yada.
A contract?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
At OmniPoint, we have no contract to sign and no hidden charges. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Look, I'm gonna let you keep your firstborn.
OmniPoint. Clear sound. Straight deal.
Get a $129 Siemens digital phone for just $49.
They have played some tight games already this season, and they will wrap up the series on Saturday. We'll have it for you on Fox Sports New York. The Knicks and the Nets from the Continental Airlines Arena. It's a showdown with both teams in playoff position. Tip-off just after 7:30. Pre-game show, Game Time, gets underway at 7 o'clock only on Fox Sports New York. As we rejoin you on the Mazda halftime report, Lakers leading the Nets 63-48. Welcome back courtside, everybody. Ian Eagle along with Bill Raftery. And it would be one thing if the Nets played so poorly in the first half of action and they were getting beat by double figures. You say, well, they're going to have to change this for the second half of action. But I don't really know if it's been a case of New Jersey as much as it's been Los Angeles just playing its style of basketball.
Well, I think they've pushed the ball very well. They've taken advantage of imbalance on the floor. I think if John addressed one thing is understanding when somebody penetrates to get yourself back. Other than that, I thought they did some great things. Unfortunately, the Shaq is very aware physically that he is so imposing, and he's taking advantage. They haven't had a match for that. But if there has been a miss, maybe a breakdown on checking out as well. So if those things can be addressed, balance the floor, check out a little bit, and make them play slower. And that's easily said, but you've got to get out and make sure you take good shots and get everybody coordinated to face them and make them work.
You think Shaq is aware, though, he's pretty big? Huh?
I think he is. It's amazing how you find those things out as you grow in life.
Let's take a look at the first half stats brought to you by Mazda. And the Lakers 59% from the field. Nets at 45%. New Jersey did not take advantage of the free throw line. The Lakers just dominating the paint. Nets actually out-rebounded LA, but it felt like Los Angeles did the job on the offensive glass.
They did. They got, well, I think position key times, particularly when they made their spread.
Top scorers, O'Neal, look out. He could go for 50 tonight if the game remains close. Cassell leads the Nets with 14. Top rebounder, Robert Horry, did a nice job in the first quarter, finishing the first half with 8. And once again, the Nets playing without Jason Williams will miss the remainder of the regular season. Others have to step forward, including Chris Gatling. 8 boards in the first 2 quarters of action. The halftime highlights, sponsored tonight by Mazda.
Some people do grow bigger than others, Bert. And as big as he is, you do need some assistance as Ben Exel penetrates and finds, and the flash across the post. You can see Gatling trying to do a good job, but he dips that shoulder in Shaq, and yes, it is wow. Oh, no. And a little look askance. He has been tough, but if not him, we talked about Kobe at the beginning. A little cup and kiss, the kick, and this is just a terrific save and extraordinary release by Kobe, but great effort. And I just think that's the key to the game, getting back. And Sam early did some nice things with the one-on-one. Here, the ability to ward off and knock down the jumper, and that ball fake in the open floor.
At halftime, the Lakers lead the Nets 63-48. Mike Crispino standing by with Nets assistant Don.
Thank you, Ian. Here's Don Casey. We're looking at the stats. Battle's about even, but they got an awful lot of easy shots. Their percentage near 60.
Yeah, they got a great start on us, and Cal's trying to get, get some stop action so we get fouled or score. But they're just taking off. They're playing the speed game of the West and our speed game of the East. But right now, it's too many easy baskets for them, and it's really hurting us.
All right, that's the story for now. Don Casey headed back to the bench. The Nets are trailing by 15. They had cut it to 6 at one point. We'll return to Sports New York.
3 hours from now, this place will be filled with 18,000 screaming fans. And if I can take these Coors Lights, deliver them in all their frost-brewed glory, they're going to be. Hear me. And 59 minutes from now.
Good.
Need a smile?
Hi, Domino's.
Introducing with zesty Italian crust. Right now, a large with all your favorite toppings is only $9.99.
Now, isn't this cozy?
Domino's, delivering 1 million smiles a day.
It's not brain surgery. And it's not. It's as simple as capturing the moments that matter most. With Konica color print film, you get great quality, great value, every time. Konica, the right film for the right shots. For your local retailer, call 1-800-MY-KONICA.
What if you didn't have to worry about medical coverage when you travel? Blue Cross and Blue Shield of New Jersey.
Road and Track called the distinctively redesigned Mazda 626 the best-kept secret in its class. But when you have a car that's this striking, it's bound to attract a lot of attention. The all-new Mazda, complete with built-in zoom. See yourself in the Mazda 626 for only $219 a month.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted. NBA.
Getting ready for the start of the third quarter at 63-48. LaSalle University has produced players over the years and a number of not so talented players as well. Lionel Simmons, Jelly Bean of Kobe Bryant. Joe played with the Clippers, also played with the Philadelphia 76ers. Little pass from Doug Collins.
And those were the days, I guess Jim Sparkle may have been on the bench in those days. Darryl Dawkins and Henry Bibby with the kick. And you see much of the son there? Not the handler, not the penetrating ability.
Are you talking about Mike Bibby or Kobe Bryant?
Isn't that interesting? Yeah, that's true. I was actually talking about Joe and Kobe.
I think Kobe is the better player.
Yeah, I would. Father had a nice career, but nothing like he will have.
Underway in the second half. Kittles the pull-up over O'Neal. Van Horn on the interior.
That's what they need, some extra offensive hoops.
Kittles now 3 for 10 shooting. Fox the drive on Van Horn. Nice step in as Shaquille comes up with a rebound knocked out of his hands, controlled by Cassell. Gill will take it to the smaller Fisher. Van Horn is open for a moment. Kittles driving in, running one-hander over O'Neal, and a foul.
Keith Van Horn is very unselfish. I mean, Sam Cassell had him once, gave it to Gill, got it back, got it to him. Could have taken it to put it on the floor. Very unselfish on the kick to Kittles.
Van Horn only 6 attempts from the field. He's connected on 4.
You get the feeling that John may have gotten after the players just a little bit. They came out with some spark, some enthusiasm. Keith right away up on the rack. Now, John's not against Lombardi-ish, wouldn't you say?
I would. Del Harris might have to get a little Lombardi-ish. The Lakers a bit sloppy to start play here in the third quarter. And Los Angeles with an 11-point lead. First minute of play in the second half. Shaquille coming out front.
Trying to screen away to Van Horn. They got him. Bring it all the way around.
Matched up with Horry. Van Horn.
Defense, watch.
They have the push on Robert Horry. They will get
his speed. He is explosive. Step through. Now watch that little. See how he holds off. Slap on the derriere. But the foul initiated early, and here goes Sam with the off arm with a push. Empty trip. You're getting right there.
Almost got a technical, and as he continues to talk with Danny Crawford, still might get a tee.
I thought he'd at least get a delay of the game.
So the Nets end up turning it over. 9th time they have turned it over.
Here goes Sam. See, that's where you got to get control. He's upset, and you got to get back into the game. Everything's not going to go your way.
A frustration foul for Cassell, his 3rd personal, as he got physical with Derek Fisher. And Calipari is going to let Cassell play.
He got Sherman up, and then he decided against it. Figured give him one more trip.
They'll get it inside. O'Neal with cycling. Was he forced out of bounds?
No, nice play by Shaquille. Forced him to walk. Good standing up. That's what you have to do in a little post. Get the body up.
So Shaq called for traveling. Lakers have now turned it over 9 times. Nets have scored 11 points off of those Los Angeles mistakes. It's an 11-point LA lead.
Slow them down and run your stuff.
Cycling battling for position. Out of the double, he gets tied up by O'Neal.
That's a case of having it too high. You know how coaches always say keep it high. It's got to be high and away.
Problem too high in this instance because
would come over the top to get it. That time you put it right up in his chin.
And then maybe you get an over the back call.
I think that's what they're trying to do. Get him some fouls down there. They still have to. Oh, they got a violation by ball.
We approach the 10-minute mark of the 3rd quarter. 63-52 Lakers. Cassell, let's see if he can use some of that energy. Comes up short, and Cycling draws the foul underneath the basket.
Now, did you see that one? He thought he got, and he actually Horn's screen. There's a screen that develops. Take all the way. Quickly, gotta relax yourself.
Somebody has to calm him down. Whether it's somebody currently on the floor or one of his teammates on the bench when they come back down the other way.
Like his involvement, he immerses himself in the game. It's just just a little bit.
Cycling has it rim out on the 2nd attempt. He is now 2 of 6 from the line. 4 points, 4 minutes for Ronnie Cycling.
And pace much better for the Nets. Slow them down, make them play half court.
In the half court set, Horry on the perimeter for Fisher.
Ooh, he didn't need to do it. It was short. A little message by Cycling though.
Goaltending call.
Going to go.
Lakers lead by 12. O'Neal with 28.
Clear out here if Curry wanted it.
Instead, it's Gill. One-on-one with Fox. Splits defenders, fading away, swatted by Horry. Fox running the floor, gets around Kittles, and the foul call.
They're going to give it to not Curry, but to Kendall.
It's Kendall Gill. I'd like to see this replay.
Good hustle.
Because Fox was able to get around Gill initially and then Kittles.
And you notice the tough shot gives the open floor. Yeah, they're saying a little scrape by Kendall Gill, but all because of the tough shot at the other end. Space, shot block, go the other way. And incidental, if any, kind of contact.
Rick Fox now with 5. Chris Gatling playing doctor with Jason Williams.
And Jason hoping his doctoring improves quickly so he can get back and be a factor if they're able to get in the playoffs.
Lakers up by 14, and Cassell with Fisher. Los Angeles is going to have a team foul tacked on. Derek Fisher whistled for it. 14 foul on LA with 9:14 remaining in the 3rd. So if the Nets can stay aggressive and go to the basket, they'll be going to the free throw line. Calipari calls out a play from the sidelines.
And Sam Chad but Danny Crawford.
Cassell
curl.
moving without the ball. The jump shot, no.
And Shaq all alone if they go to him. Yep. Ah, goodness.
O'Neal.
Well, what had happened is Ronnie Shaquille tried to get the offensive rebound, and nobody helped him out on the defensive end. And they have to get the timeout to get reorganized.
30 points for Shaq. On timeout, New Jersey.
Stirring performance. Effortless shifting. Adoring. Presents Eric Clapton on tour. After all, the similarities are uncanny. Coming April 18th and 19th, sponsored by your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Lexus dealer.
He had the most beautiful swing. It was like nothing I had ever seen before.
He would practice all the time. Broke every in the neighborhood.
Is exciting thing possible.
Nothing. Golf, not life.
They say if you build a better mousetrap. Introducing the new Xerox Document Center. Because it's digital, Document Center scans the image once, stores it in memory, and prints out laser-sharp copies. With an upgrade, fax. Designed and fax. The best mousetrap we've ever made.
Xerox of New Jersey, the document company for the New Jersey Nets.
Supermodel Tyra Banks and one lucky young man on hand. Tyra, a huge Laker fan, a season ticket holder at the Great Western Forum. Brandy is also here. Raph, you know Brandy. She plays Moesha.
Absolutely. How come you know all these things? You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Oh, I like to be versatile.
A little diversion.
Yes. Right now, the Lakers could use a diversion. If the Nets are to get back into this, they trail, New Jersey does, by 16 points. Van Horn off the mark from the outside. Only 8 points for Keith Van Horn on 4 of 7 shooting. O'Neal followed up by Eddie Jones. It's all-star after all-star in this Laker lineup.
Pretty good teamwork, though, defensively. Unfortunately, some people didn't get bodies.
Lakers have their largest lead. Kittles off for Van Horn. Wow. Air ball for Keith Van Horn.
Give him enough of those open looks. You know he's going to knock him down. That's a surprise to everybody.
Nets showed some signs of life in the second quarter. But Los Angeles able to weather that storm and battle right back. Nets have never led.
Nice face guarding by Shaquille.
Horry try to take it to Van Horn. Shot clock at 6. O'Neal over Shaquille and rebounded by Lucius Harris, who just checked into the game. Cassell trying to direct traffic. Gill bumping bodies with Fox. He put it off the side of the backboard.
Pretty good defense, huh?
The whistle blown with 11 seconds left of the 24. The Nets will hold on.
Right, Bert, they can say it hit the side as Gatling gives Keith a little bit of a blow.
So Gill will trigger, and Van Horn, 22 minutes, 4 for 8. 8 points, 6 boards. Yet to see Nick Van Exel or Kobe Bryant in this quarter. Gatling and Horry.
Not bad. Stay away from Shaq. Gatling, pretty good offensive performer down there. Horry, somewhat of a mismatch. Over the limit.
So Chris Gatling is going to the line. Robert Horry picks up his 4th. And Horry will take a trip to the bench, replaced by Eldon Campbell.
When you get behind, as the Nets have, aren't a lot of opportunities for breakdowns. They had a little run, got themselves right there. And all of a sudden, the Shaq running the middle of the floor, a couple of explosive follow. You got yourself in a hole again.
In addition, a big crowd on hand tonight, and they have not had a chance to really get involved. Gatling hits on 2 free throws. It will be a long road back for New Jersey. With 7:22 to play. We're in the 3rd quarter. 71-55 Lakers. Ian Eagle, Bill Raftery, Mike Crispino with you from the Continental Airlines Arena. Nets have the Knicks and the Hornets coming up on the schedule here at home. O'Neal gathers in. And the foul called before the shot. It's Roddy Cycli, who is trying to hold his ground. 3 personal fouls now on Cycli.
Well, Bert, every journey starts with a small step. And I think the first step is to be sound defensively, make them toss it around, reverse the basketball. Nothing easy and quick, and then balance.
Nets are 1 for 8 shooting in this quarter as Fox lost the ball on the way up, came off LA out of bounds.
And Evans is good with good defense. I thought he played good man-to-man the other night.
Cassell the lob inside for Cycling. Strokes it over O'Neal's side rim. Jones gets it across for O'Neal.
See if he bounces himself where he can dominate. Nice deflection.
Can Gatling come away with it though? No, Fisher does. Campbell fires a pass for Fox. Reverse layup. Rick Fox and the Lakers just dominating here in the 2nd half.
Pretty good hustle out in the open court by Fisher. Giving it up. Heads up too. Very alert with the kick.
And Calipari has now taken a seat. Evans for 2 and a foul call.
Didn't need much room on that one too. Got the feet set. Came off a Cycling.
First deuce of the night for Bryant Evans.
He lives and dies every play. I hope we'll have a before and after this season. See if John, his age, gets into your category.
I think he's going to look a little older than me.
Well, going in, he probably
I was going to say he might get into your category.
No, Arnold, they've done a pretty good job all year long. A nice play here. Let's see if they go. No, they give it to Cycli.
That's number 4 on Cycli. He was looking for the jump ball. And it gets Calipari off the bench.
Well, you need a little help once in a while when you're playing this behemoth down low. And I think that's one of those play on if not a jump ball.
Michael Cage will come in to replace Cycli as O'Neal knocks down another free throw. He is 7 of 11.
Like shooting free throws in Jersey. Brings back some memories. My first shot, he was at LSU, at watching him play, or practice, I should say, then the game. And in those days, didn't have the offensive skills he has now. Knew how to play, obviously, and was imposing. But very quiet, personable young guy.
Well, he's still personable. A marquee player, very popular. Evans pump fake. Michael Cage spins it in.
Well, Shaq helped, and now they got. Here she's open in the middle again, and nobody helped.
O'Neal.
Lucius, even though he's bigger, he went out Harris to play on the wing. You protect the basket first.
Shaq is up to 34 points as Cassell misses again. Knocked out of bounds, and the Nets will hold on to it. Shaquille O'Neal, 28 minutes, 34 points, 5 rebounds, 13 of 19 shooting. Came in at 58% from the field, leading the NBA. Off the Gatling miss.
And your point about subs, so well taken, Bert. You got Kobe and Van Exel. Not too bad. Good kick there, Mike. That's one way of helping your partner.
Bryant Evans tried to use the foot with 5:10 left in the 3rd. So a fresh shot clock for LA. He'll get it right inside. O'Neal. And Gatling on the weak side with a rebound. Cassell pushing it up the floor. And a charge is called as Eddie Jones spills to the floor.
And John not real happy. The extended arms will got Sam in trouble. Even the fast breaks, they have got on the wing. Evans getting his feet set. You can see right there, pretty good position. And Sam really didn't argue with the call.
Well, we made the point at halftime that the Nets did not play that poor a first half. They have played a poor third quarter.
What started out as though they had a little bit of a flow.
Two-man game, Van Exel and Shaquille. Van Exel, a 3-ball.
How about that? Not bad on the same side as the big guy. A guy who can stroke it from 3.
20-point cushion for the Lakers. Their largest lead. Gatling a spin. And the foul as Eldon Campbell tried to defend him on the baseline.
Chris Gatling, shooting 2.
Chris Gatling, 2 of 2 from the line, 8 points. Hits on another free throw. Fox Sports News is coming up following Major League Baseball here on Fox Sports New York. Colorado at Arizona. Get all the latest news, highlights, breaking stories, and sports with Fox Sports News. That's tonight at 1 a.m. following Big League Baseball. Gatling has been consistent with the numbers and misses his first free throw of the evening. It's a big lead for the Lakers, and Los Angeles, one of the hottest teams in the league. 13 of their last 15 games have been victories. Shaquille O'Neal, left-handed.
Unbelievable. That was not a perfect pass either. And even the screen got messed up. What a gather.
On the alley-oop feed from Nick Van Exel. This team can do it all. Bryant the steal.
A double here. Never got control.
Oh, he was off to the races and looking to create another Picasso-like performance going to the rim.
And Bert, this is just a little screen that sets it up. Nice gather at the end. Kobe Bryant, beautiful in the open floor after the scrape, but Eddie Jones with a nice screen.
Gatling the drive. And the push-off. Lakers over the limit. Eldon Campbell will get tagged with this one, and Gatling is going to the free throw line with 3:44 left in the third.
That spurt bird in the middle of the third. A good first half in the sense of easy baskets. And now you're laboring. Can't get into anything. Don't have an option. See if Kerry Kittles can get himself going a little bit and run some stuff, particularly when they run them along the baseline. Maybe jumper or put it on the floor, and obviously get back. Shaq has impressed me with running the floor tonight.
If the Lakers keep this up, they could be near the 100-point plateau at the end of the third. Nets with that victory over LA at the Forum January 28th. The Lakers were stunned, and they have come back with a vengeance tonight. Nick Van Exel driving in for 2.
And nobody in the lane to help out as Shaq had been picking and rolling on the wing.
Harris in a matchup with Bryant. Campbell came over for the double. Extra feed. Kittles is fouled.
Nice luck, though, on the double by Gatling. Eddie Jones just a little bit tardy. That's where Curry is extraordinary. He's got the foot speed, but he really sees things develop in an extraordinarily quick fashion.
Keeping an eye on the scoreboard, Knicks leading the Clippers by 11 in the fourth. Next up for New York, a matchup with the Nets right here at the Meadowlands on Saturday night. All the action on Fox Sports New York, beginning with game time at 7 o'clock. Kittles a 3 for 10 shooting night. He is 6 of 6 from the line. You know how Jason Williams always gets up for those battles against New York.
He'll be missed. He has been missed. I just think he brings a high level of involvement that sometimes is lacking.
Well, they feed off his energy. There's no doubt about it. Oh, chicanery getting it to the inside. Van Exel to Campbell.
High level chicanery. How about him feeding off of that one? Pretty good look. He's very good at getting in the lane.
This is becoming a clinic. Both ends. Teams just going about its business offensively. Lakers appear to have this one in hand.
Well, Nick Van Exel, when the ball is in his hand, we've seen him inside out for a 3. Dribble the lane, make his own finish. But this one, he gets the attention of the defense. How about the sleight of hand? Kuz at his best, the Lakers at their best against the net.
A snowflake falls at the far end of history. And that snowflake, we'll call him Steve, winds up as part of a droplet of water. And one day, that droplet, Steve's droplet, could wind up in a brewery where a man you'll never meet discovers the perfect temperature to frost-brewed beer. And like that, Steve is in a Coors Light can, and then a tray, and a cup. And now, he's here with you. So I ask you, gentle stranger, do not spill, Steve. Coors Light!
The ultimate Derek Jeter dream date. First, you call a girl. Tell her that you're preparing a perfect candlelight dinner for her. I throw in some R&B. I can't cook, so I order some food. Tell them to give me the works and put it on my Discover card. Splash on a little cologne. Throw on your apron. The Discover card cashback bonus is the icing on the cake. What else would she want to do but to watch highlights of us winning the World Series in 1996?
It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-PAYS-TO. Accepted where you see the Novus sign.
Just hanging out here with a beautiful young lady by the name of Brandy. You're a television star, 4 years with Moesha now, right?
Yes, we go into our 4th year in August.
And the new record, Never Say Never. I want to get the date on the release because 5 Grammy nominations. This is going to be good, isn't it?
I hope so. It's a new me. It's more mature, and I'm getting that little sexy vibe. So everybody check it out. It's coming out June 9th, and my first single is called The Boy Is Mine with Monica.
The Boy Is Mine? Is it? Now, who would the boy be in that case?
I don't know. I can't tell you because I don't have a boyfriend.
Now let's be honest. You're a Laker fan. Kobe Bryant at the shoot-around today was speaking very highly of you.
Oh, he was?
Very highly.
What did he say?
Thinks you're a lovely young lady.
Does he? Well,
loves your music.
Well, I think he is a lovely young man. Kobe and I went to the prom together, and...
Well, he's about your age. That's a pretty good start.
Yeah, he is. But, you know, he's so busy, and I'm kind of busy, so I'm going to wait until the season's done, and then I'm going to give him a call.
He's going to give him a call. We've made some news with Brandy. Ian, can you handle that? We're going to make a little romance here. Back to you.
Chuck Woolery on the sidelines working for us tonight.
Well, it's nice to hear from Walter Winchell, and on cue, Mike Crispino. An electrifying, air-defying completion by somebody's fine young man, Kobe Bryant.
Bryant at the free throw line, chance to finish off the three-point play. Couldn't do it, but the Lakers control the tap.
You can see they're getting out hustled now. The psyche is vulnerable.
You think Brandy can play?
I would imagine so. I mean, kids are so
decent jump shot
into sports at a younger age now.
Because there might be some time available in the 4th. A lot of time left on the clock, and the Lakers in front, 88-66.
You settle like this, they're going to have a lot of problems. I don't know if they give this. Do they give it to Vaughn? A little discard by Shaq. I feel like I treat you with this stain on any trip around the rim. And this is just an impressive physicalness type of play. And David looking for the call. He came out running, Shaq, and he hasn't stopped. He's been a force.
O'Neal, 8 of 12 from the line. Oh, he's in a group. Now 9 of 13 at the stripe. 37 points overall.
Now, Bert, I wonder what Wilt would say about the 7 rebounds. Yeah, how he used to get on Kareem for not rebounding.
But he does come in averaging 11.5 rebounds per game.
Which is a nice number.
Really not a bad player to build around. Man, oh man.
You've got to have thin forwards when he plays, though. You'd have a tough time on the baseline. Look at this kick, and Sherman trying to get respectable here.
The Nets certainly not going through the motions. Well, the Lakers just have a huge lead. O'Neal.
Nice help by Gatling.
Gatling stripped it away. Nets in transition with Kittles. Kerry Kittles.
Ooh, I think that may have gone. You know that, Bird?
And Gatling got hit in the mouth. O'Neal.
How about the special cup?
A powerful jam, and he nearly took down the basket and the backboard, similar to what we saw many years ago as a member of the Orlando Magic.
And where were you then?
Not working with the Nets.
I figured you were. I said, wait a second. But how about the little pass by Van Exel? Took the D with him. A nice little look. Look at the numbers again, Bird. This is the problem from the beginning of the game to the end.
Oh, Nick Van Exel. A foul call. Now, this is stuff you usually see in the fourth quarter.
Now, Bird, when a guy does that like that, I think you got to give him a good foul. Now it's at the point of being embarrassing. This is the play before. Okay, pretty good look. And this is almost a delay of game, as you noted. If the backboard did come down or become dismantled.
Now, was that his rookie year? I'm trying to think back. I believe it was.
Could very well have been. It took quite a while. In fact, I remember David Stern was here that night, fortunately, because we had some film. Matty, one of Matty's early days, covered the sideline. Matty had dark hair and no wrinkles and no makeup.
David Stern or Matty?
No, Matty. Oh. The commission didn't need it. Look at this. One play after another now.
Van Exel can't hit the three. Campbell offensive rebound. Lakers with 93 points, 35 seconds left in the third. Bryant. It was John Barry. Rebounded by David Vaughn. Nets can hold for one as we wrap it up in the third quarter. 93-68 LA.
Look at the trap here. The big guy. Tough to see around or over. Trying to force the Nets into a quickie.
And it's Gatling.
Good job by Sherman. Keep the dribble alive. Diffuse the pressure. And now you just want to challenge this shot and don't foul.
Bryant, three-quarter court. He put it on the rim. It's been that kind of night for Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers. 40 points for Shaq. Bryant has chipped in with 11. And the Lakers are cruising 93-70 as we head to the fourth. Our coverage continues in a moment on Fox Sports New York.
We're doing a little bit of a street test for some NBA gear, and we wanted to know if any of you guys are up for the challenge of doing some 3-on-3 ball in another court.
I think you just gotta like pass and screen more. 3-on-3, you need chemistry.
Who wants a challenge?
You have to be close with your teammates. I think the chemistry's gotta be there as a whole, and so whenever we win, all of us enjoy it and we're sincere about it, right?
NBA authentic gear redesigned by Champion, Starter, and Nike. Get your NBA gear at Champ Sports.
What do you get from the man who has everything?
From the director of 7.
What is it?
It's a game. They know who you are.
This is Cynthia calling from CRS.
How'd you get this number?
They know where you live.
What is this?
Let's save the questions till afterwards. And they want everything. Michael Douglas.
Who did this to me? Why?
Sean Penn.
I paid him more to make it stop.
The Game.
Playing this month on Direct Ticket, only on Direct TV.
I started this dealership years ago. My family worked summers here during their breaks, and my store grew as the community grew. We've got some deep roots here. We've made a lot of friends and always treated people with respect. You see, a Ford dealer's job isn't to sell you a car or truck. Our job is to make it easier for you to drive one. There's more to a Ford because there's more to a Ford dealer. See your Tri-State Quality Ford dealer today.
Well, my Discover card statement reads like a wish list. Toys. I like toys. I love pinball machines. This will improve my golf game. It is unbelievable to me how fortunate I've been in my life, and I can't ask for anything more. Discover card cashback bonus, no competition.
It pays to Discover. To apply, call 1-800-IT-pays-2. Accepted where you see the nervous sign.
30-22, Lakers outscore the Nets in the third quarter to pull away as we start play in the fourth. Ian Eagle, Bill Raftery, Mike Crispino with you tonight here on Fox Sports New York. Lakers at 52-20. Great chance to win 60 games this season, yet with 52 wins at this stage, they still would not have the top spot in the Western Conference. They trail Seattle and Utah by 2 games. Nets at 37-35 come in tonight with a 1-game lead over Orlando for the 8th spot, a 1.5 over Washington. Campbell went for the stuff, and if it's Cycling, it's number 5.
Hey, Van Exel's been hot stuff out there. He's just decimating the defense, got them facing, able to bounce it, cup it, dish it, kick it, you name it. Plus, make that 3 as well.
12 points off the bench for Nick Van Exel. For all the Net fans who are playing along in tonight's Coors Light 3-point play contest, no winners thus far. Kobe Bryant has made the only 3-pointer that would qualify for the contest, but the Nets have to hit the 3-pointers in order to win. We'll see if that changes here in the fourth.
And Bird, the Nets really didn't give him a test in the sense they gave him the open floor.
Yeah.
You've got to take that away against this team.
Ball movement, Kerry Kittles. Gill couldn't gather in, Douglas does. Floats it up, Gill with a follow, no.
What a tip that was by Cassell.
A 25-point advantage for LA.
Nice play by Kittles, good read.
The one thing the Nets have been able to do this season, as Kittles takes it coast to coast.
A pretty fancy release too, on the run, soft enough to kiss it home.
The Nets have stayed competitive for the most part with any team they've played, and more often than not, they do rise to the level of the competition. That just didn't happen tonight.
You almost anticipate a tough game, and here's that runner. And how about this, half facing and able to knock it down by Kerry Kittles of Villanova fame.
The choice coming out of the 1996 draft was Kittles or Kobe Bryant. That's what John Calipari wanted to do. As Bryant makes his move, he runs into Van Horn, and an offensive foul is called. Now the story goes that Cal met with Bryant, met with his family, but received a call from Kobe's agent the morning of the draft saying that Kobe would like to play for the Los Angeles Lakers.
He did not want to play in New Jersey.
Well, that's what he said. The feeling now is that the Lakers and the Hornets already had a deal all set up, Vlade Divac, for Kobe Bryant. And it worked out because the Nets decided to lay off. They got a great player in his own right, and Kerry Kittles, as Eldon Campbell gets the deuce. But I think at the time, if Calipari could have made the decision, it would have been Kobe Bryant. Shaquille O'Neal.
If he thought he would come here, as Shaquille counts the loose hanging fingernail. It's the only thing that's been loose all night.
I guess he has little time here in this quarter to get a manicure.
He's got cuticle problems. I knew there was something he couldn't handle.
But you'll have the full scouting report on these players. Not just basketball. You'll get down to the nitty-gritty right there in the fingernails.
Well, at this point in this game, with the lack of defensive balance, we're sliding into other areas.
You know, I'd love to talk to you about movies, but you haven't seen one in the theater since It's a Wonderful Life.
Going my way, Bing Crosby. As impressive a night as I've seen by the Shaq.
He was terrific tonight.
He just sprinted out, dominated inside.
Over at the Garden, the Knicks leading the Clippers 74-63 in the fourth. Nets entered action 2.5 games behind the Knicks for the 7th spot. That will become 3.5 if these two funnels hold up. Kobe Bryant, great individual effort, taking it to the glass.
He can take a hit too and knock it down.
The Lakers this season 27-0 when they shoot better than 50%. They're at 59% tonight. A friendly rim for Kendall Gill as he gets the roll.
One of the few defensive lapses too, as they were able to penetrate You're playing for respectability right now. I don't think the Lakers are going to let this one slide.
Campbell battling on the inside with Cycling.
That last goal by Campbell was impressive with the left hand bird when you were doing a little of your due diligence.
Cycling off the Campbell miss. Nets up the floor with Kittles.
Nice double.
Van Horn driving in, left hand short. Cycling the banker.
I didn't think we'd see Shaq anymore, but right now Del Harris opting for him.
It's a 21-point Laker lead. O'Neal has played 33 minutes, 40 points, 8 rebounds. Shot clock at 8. Bryant.
Tough shot.
Fading away in a late whistle.
Tough shot. And that'll hurt your shooting percentage. I think judgment time sometimes takes a while. A couple of years to realize what shots you can make. That was almost like the Michael Jordan shot. In traffic, fading away.
A lot of added pressure on this young man because I do believe that the NBA feels he has all the elements to possibly take over for Michael Jordan. He has the game. He is charismatic.
And that's an element right there. Able to finish in traffic against bigger people. And we talked about earlier, Bert, I think they just got to let him have some fun and grow on his own. And I guess that's tough in LA.
You know, the one thing about Jordan, though, also is he really didn't become Michael Jordan as we know him today until he started winning the championships. That was the finishing touch as Douglas drains it from the outside. Everybody knew Jordan was the best talent in the NBA, but the knock on him, well, he hasn't won the big one. He can't lead a team to a championship.
Well, he had the Pistons in the way there.
That's right.
Early on, then they learned how to win, and a struggle ensued whenever you played Chicago.
Bryant put it off the glass, and he's going to the free throw line. So it's one thing to have the game. It's one thing to be eloquent and represent the NBA well, but you have to start winning rings. I'm not saying for Kobe Bryant alone. Anyone that's going to be compared to Michael Jordan from here on out has to have the added element of winning championships.
The same breath, it's awfully tough, and then you saw Sherm offer it up. And I don't think that's what's expected of him as much as is expected of the Lakers right now.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the reason that they win this title.
No.
He'll be a factor in them winning.
Well, down the line. And I do believe that Del Harris could be in some serious trouble if this team exits in the second round again.
Boy, Bird, a harbinger of things to come.
Well, the upper management of the Los Angeles Lakers showed a lot of patience. They made minor changes during the offseason. And this Laker team has responded. Barry bouncing for Van Exel. They won 56 games a year ago. But winning 55 to 60. O'Neal.
Takes away the baseline, the stanchion. And Horry comes up hobbling too.
Winning 55 or 60 again will not be enough to pacify Jerry West, Jerry Buss.
You've talked to them personally.
Well,
are you just judging by what you've heard?
This is what I've heard.
Here's your life right in front of you.
No, I'm not going.
Sorry scene, huh?
I'm not going.
You would not pick up the charge. You wouldn't offer it up for the club.
Cycling goes to the bench as Chris Gatling replaces him.
And Bird, you know, you've got some teams out there that John Wooden would have trouble.
You're right.
Beating. And
you're right.
Seattle and mentioned Utah, the 2 losses they've had of the last 13 out of 15.
But at some point, I think Lakers ownership expects this team to perform at that high level. As Kittles knocks it down from the outside at three-pointer, and that's not to say an NBA championship, but maybe a Western Conference final appearance. And getting past one of those tough teams that you mentioned, Seattle or San Antonio or Utah.
Well, judging by tonight, it's very possible.
Oh, yeah.
But when I think the will of the opponent is forced on them, where they've got to run some stuff and don't get away with the strength like Shaq just destroyed people, it was very physical, and a lot of nights he's not going to get away with that like he did against the Nets this evening. The easy baskets.
Keep Van Horn the windmill.
And no doubt about it. He can step his game up. You can tell there's a lot of young players in this league that are going to become much better. And I think this offseason and next year, the personality of Keith Van Horn is going to become more and more dominating when he can do this against the Lakers.
What's Ansky?
What?
What the hell is Ansky?
Oh, this. I didn't do good at all.
Slide back.
Hey, what is that? There you go.
Nice, right?
Yanks.
Yanks.
Yeah! Oh, let's go, guys! All right!
Dumb son of a...
Stirring performance. Effortless shifting. Breathtaking acceleration. Adoring fans. Lexus presents Eric Clapton on tour. After all, the similarities are uncanny. Coming April 18th and 19th, sponsored by your New York, New Jersey, Connecticut Lexus dealer.
I'd like a wireless phone.
Come here. Free phone if you sign up today, plus a zillion free minutes. Off-peak only, after a monthly service charge, which I change it will.
Sign here. What's this?
You're indebted to me forever, yada, yada, yada.
A contract?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
At OmniPoint, we have no contract to sign and no hidden charges. So there's nothing to be afraid of.
Look, I'm going to let you keep your firstborn.
OmniPoint. Clear sound. Straight deal.
Get a $129 Siemens digital phone for just $49.
Well, coming up on Saturday, the Nets and the Knicks. The fourth and final meeting of the season for these two clubs. And we will have it for you right here on Fox Sports New York. Live from the Continental Airlines Arena. Pre-game coverage begins at 7 o'clock. Tip-off just after 7:30. Saturday night hoops at the Meadowlands. Check out what's coming up tomorrow. The Devils play host to the Senators, 7:30 on Fox Sports New York. Saturday, as we mentioned, Nets and Knicks tip it off 7:30 on Fox Sports New York. Sunday on MSG2, the Rangers collide with the Blackhawks at 3 p.m. The Knicks take on the Celtics, 8 o'clock start on MSG. And Monday on Fox Sports New York, the Islanders face the Lightning in Tampa. All coming up on MSG and Fox Sports New York. Check your local listings. 6.5 to play as O'Neal, the discard of Gatling, and the foul call.
Oh my goodness. And Gatling, nice little duping because he had fought him for the low box in that time. I'm surprised he could get up that easily.
Now it's a 17-point game. But why do you think O'Neal's back in there?
Because it's a 17-point game.
That's enough for Del Harris.
Yeah, I think that you know, they've got to play a certain amount of minutes. This one's not, to me, it's not over. Going through the motions, probably not in Del's mind.
A touch foul is called on the outside.
You're giving me that quizzical look.
No, no.
The Nets have not shown a consistency on both ends of the floor.
Listen, Bill, in all honesty, you were a coach and you will always think like a coach. I was a fan and I am now a broadcaster. And I think the fans' perspective would be, no, this thing's over.
I think a lot of the people would agree with you.
Yeah.
The place was full earlier, and now a lot of the empty seats. And Keith, with a little curl, got himself to the middle. Coming up a little gamey, too.
I would expect a former coach, a current coach, a future coach to feel that way, that you're always in it. You can always make a run. One last final surge in 6 minutes to play. Stranger things have happened.
Right now, a little post up, get him released to the line. No jump hook. And touch.
Van Horn gets the roll. It is now a 15-point game. We are past the midway point of the fourth quarter.
Sometimes it's tough to turn it up. And nice little play here by Sam.
And Cassell was straddling the sideline. He tried to bounce it off of a friend of his, Robert Horry.
And he got some popcorn in his shot to boot. Oh, pretty good hands by Sam there. And not too bad a play unless he had the toe on the line.
Looked like it was clean.
He gave the popcorn back, incidentally. He likes a little butter on it.
Eddie Jones will toss it in.
Here's the problem. When they want to deuce, they should go right to the Shaq.
And they do. O'Neal, short jump. 42 points for Shaquille O'Neal. His career high is 53. Sam Cassell put it high off the glass for 2.
And that rim is such a great power when you go to it and take away the big guy.
O'Neal season high 44 points. He will try to tie it. As he draws the foul, he just chucked it towards the rim, knowing there would be some contact.
Then Sam with the giveaway, trying to help out Gatling. Number 5.
On Sam Cassell.
2 shots.
In addition to his 16 of 23 from the field, Shaquille O'Neal 10 for 14 from the line. Martin Brodeur will go for the hat trick tomorrow, and the playoff-bound Devils collide with the Senators. Can New Jersey's goalie post shutout number 3 against Ottawa this season? Well, you'll find out. 7:30, Devils and Senators, Friday night battle on Fox Sports New York. It's a final. The Knicks have defeated the Clippers 81-70. And they move now 3 games ahead of the Nets for the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference. A loss for New Jersey would make the mark 3.5. Foul called at the 4:53 mark of the 4th quarter. Eddie Jones, he picks up number 4.
And the defensive tenacity of the Lakers exhibited in the first half, non-existent right now. They're getting beaten by the dribble. A little spark shown for the Nets. Shaq not playing. A nice pass.
The backdoor cut by Douglas.
Adele a little upset now. They have given some hope here to the Nets. Now they trap.
105-91, Lakers. Nets could use some more stops defensively. Horry gives up his dribble. Van Exel with 9 to shoot. Stutter step. Kittle sticks with him. Nick Van Exel off the mark. Rebounded by Cassell.
Oh, they're gonna, let's see now. Sam Fox took away the dribble lane. The call. Big play right now.
Timeout. Nets had a possibly cut it to 12. Nets though turn it over. At 91. In a moment.
It is perhaps our most impressive safety advance ever. A Volvo that can save your soul. Cross.
Hello, Bomb. Mercury switches with fiber alloy. This guy, the ground wire. I'm gonna cut right now. Oh man, it's a decoy. We gotta cut now.
Blue Cross and
Coors Light for a long time. It's who I am. At home, it's, hey, beer man, pass the peas. When the mail comes, it says, hey, beer man, you may have won $10 million. Being the beer man's a wonderful thing. People know Frost brewed refreshment. They're always happy to see me, and I'm recognized wherever I go. Hey, beer man. Hey, bobbin head doll man. Light. Coors Light.
Shaquille O'Neal's got 43 points, 1 away from his season high. This morning I talked to him about his free throw shooting.
Against the Nets this evening. The lazy basket.
Part of the strategy against you has been foul you as much as possible to get you on the line. Is that going to change if you start making free throws, do you think?
Probably not, but I'll hit them. I'm not worried about it, and you shouldn't be worried about it either.
He's 11 for 6. Worrying about it anymore.
Yeah. I tell you what, though, Mike, after that answer, that's usually one where you don't ask another question. You probably back off and
slide on the linoleum. Yeah. Any other prying questions, Mike?
105 minutes to
can be impressive, can he? A load, little jump hook from the other box. This one, a TAJ going over his left shoulder.
Point game. Off the double. 10 on the shot clock. Horry working on Van Horn. And a foul called with 6 seconds left on the 24.
I don't know if he didn't lose that on his own. Keith doing a pretty good job forcing Horry. Here's the bounce. Foul isn't called there. Here.
2 shots. Where he shoots 68%. 6 points, 10 rebounds for Robert Horry. Won a couple of championships for the Houston Rockets. One more.
They don't want to put it away either, Bert. They being the Lakers, and that's got a little spark now, a little belief.
Second free throw for Horry. 106-93. Del Harris telling Kobe Bryant that he will check in next dead ball.
Going to ride Van Horn here if they don't double.
Van Horn turning on the baseline, had it poked away from behind. Van Horn couldn't get it back cleanly, knocked out of bounds. And last touch, LA, 6 remaining on the shot clock. Bryant into the game for and even 3 minutes left.
No double screen, gets an open look.
On the outside, Van Horn, the pump, gets it off in time.
Piece, I think. Yep, piece and a violation.
Lakers up by 13, 2:53 mark. 1 second back. Violation. Eddie Jones. Way. Cassell driving down the lane. Left-handed layup as he got some contact, no call. It's an 11-point Laker lead.
A good recovery here. They had an open floor. And Gatling really.
O'Neal leaning in. Left-handed layup and a foul. That's a season high for Shaquille O'Neal.
And they get a technical too. I'm not sure. Gatling, yeah. This is incredible. He, the Shaq, that the ball went in. He had been spun around. Recognition to switch hands. As nice a move as you will see.
Kobe Bryant will shoot the tee after Gatling picked it up.
Bird, when you're this size, you can shed people. And you can just see his strength. And now as the turn arrives, the right hand's taken away. He never sees this around. He's not even sure there as he sneaks a peek whether he got the deuce.
It's like trying to guard a brick wall.
Another tee, and they get this one on John.
John Calipari has been called with a technical. And now he is having an extended conversation with Danny Crawford. The 10th technical foul called on Calipari this season.
And Don Casey's doing a nice job keeping him away. And John's got to be careful. He's going to get the next one.
O'Neal.
This could be a tough trip as they let the Shaq shoot the tee. I think the Shaq to shoot his and got
on the lead.
But that's the first technical he's taken in the NBA.
I would not take that bet.
He's on a roll.
A season high, 47 points for Shaquille O'Neal. And a 5-point play for Shaq. Douglas finds.
Figured out he's not going to look at the. And that's sort of. Shaq is. We've seen his strength. His touch around the goal, he is impressive. Mike Crispino would leave him alone about the free throw shooting. He'd have the whole package.
Well, fans came here tonight hoping to see a game, competitive game between the Nets and Lakers. Exactly here in the fourth. What they did see, though, explosion from Shaquille O'Neal. 47 points on 17 of 24 shooting, 13 of 18 from the line. A new season high for Shaq. 53 points is his career high under 2 minutes to play.
Kobe Bryant has a couple of technicals late in the game, Bird.
Gatling got Calipari.
And that's the one where the eagle play.
Top scoring efforts this season. Tracy Murphy to hit 50 points or better.
John checking it with John Barry. Give him a hard time.
And Douglas connects. 112 to 96. A minute.
Good denial. I think Chris has done a nice job, Gatling, banging him down there, trying to just keep him away from that post area.
Largest lead for the Lakers tonight, 25 points. Currently up by 16. Gatling another denial. And the Nets with numbers. Cassell with Douglas.
Pretty. Use the rim. I think they're trying to get the Shaq involved offensively just to get the 15. What do you think? They've been going to him each trip.
Well, he's 1 point shy of that number. 49 points for Shaquille O'Neal. Through for the layup.
And you were asking earlier, delay the game. Gets him back in shape. They're throwing it from the out. Look at that. How do you get that off?
Gatling is going to go to the bench. No, that's his second personal foul. Unless John Calipari is putting Vaughn in for Gatling, and Shaquille O'Neal is going to the free throw line. This would be 50.
Crowd responding, huh?
Shaquille O'Neal. Has always been the free throw shooter. Not tonight. 50 points for Shaq.
And I think he's coming out after this one, make or miss.
His career high is 53. He can now set the season high for any player in the NBA if he makes this toss. He doesn't.
Well, maybe Mike was right.
Mike Crispino,
yeah, absolutely.
O'Neal remains on the floor for a minute 10. We'll see if Del Harris puts Sean Rooks in for O'Neal, and I assume that he will. Douglas, short jumper, rebounded by O'Neal. He wants to handle the ball.
Look at this.
Take a look at O'Neal dishing off for Kobe Bryant. Oh, what a dunk!
Well, some combo, huh?
Kobe Bryant brought that ball down near his belt buckle and then threw it down with one hand.
And he knew where the camera was at the end as well. And they're going to go. Let's see if they go for Shaq once more. Pretty unselfish by Shaquille.
37 seconds left. If he tries a three, I'm leaving. Barry for two. And a 3.5 second difference, shot clock to game clock. Douglas takes it straight down the middle.
And Shaq didn't even go down the floor.
Barry will get it across for O'Neal. Fans urging him to shoot it.
He's going to shoot a three, you think?
O'Neal standing at the three-point line, a three. Side rim, no. And that should just about do it. Douglas, basket hanging, lays it in. Shaquille O'Neal, his first three-point attempt of the season. And it's over. The Los Angeles Lakers with a 117-106 victory over the New Jersey Nets. Revenge, yes indeed, for the Lakers following the Nets' victory at the Forum back in late January. Shaquille O'Neal, 50 points, a season high. And he matches the highest point total scored by any player in the NBA this season, Washington's Tracy Murray. The Nets dropped to 37-36.